heading straight to Heartbreak Hotel. The melting looks, those dazzling smiles, and did you mention the fabulous fashion? It's a new look for a familiar pair. The one, as fans would agree, we haven't seen together in far too long. It's been close to a decade since King Khan and Kajol were seen posing prettily, perfectly, and as it turns out, powerfully. Yes, for the second anniversary issue of Vogue magazine, they're celebrating the power of two. And let's face it, they were the only two they could turn to.
What prompted me to do the cover? I think they came up to us with the idea of, putting Shahrukh and me on the cover, especially, since we're going to be, since Khan is going to be coming up, etc. So it was a good idea at the time.
But Bollywood's Badshah had another, more personal reason for doing it.
My wife was on the Vogue cover when it started off, so that's something everybody in the house teases me about, that I haven't made it to a cover which my wife did. So this is my claim to fame, and hopefully now I'll be looked up to in my house. I don't like doing covers of magazines because I'm no good. I waste everybody's time. I don't do fashion stuff. But Vogue has a lot of personal friends in it. Priyanka's there, Anita designed it, Mickey was doing the makeup, Atul was shooting it, and of course Kajol was there with me. So I felt a little okay, and Karan set up the whole thing for Khan and otherwise.
Vogue really was, I'm very close to the team of Vogue in a sense. Anita is a friend of mine she's their fashion director, and Priyanka, my cousin, works for Vogue. So I've known the team for a while. I know Priyatana, the editor, as well. So they have an issue which is called the power of two, as in like effective collaborations in the past. And of course, Shahrukh and Kajol have been a hugely successful collaboration. So them coming together on the cover of Vogue was, of course, like a coup of sorts. I helped them, of course, arrange this coup because they were both on set with me, and I said, let's just do it. They haven't shot for a fashion feature in, I think, 9 years now. Actually, they haven't shot in a photo session together for about 9 years. So they're coming together in a still photograph after really 8 or 9 years. And it was fantastic. It was fashionable. It was very unlike. Both of them are awkward in still photographs. They're just awkward. They're really moving cinema actors. I mean, they just hate it. And then to give them this whole fashion dosage.
Now we've seen these stars sport many, many looks down the years, but this looks like a first. From Gabbana to Gucci and Louboutins and Lowe's, clearly couture comes easily to them. Or does it?
Yes, I'm pathetic. I always avoid fashion photography. Everyone knows that. For years I've done it. Half the time people thought I don't do it because I don't like to pose with girls. But it's only because I'm very conscious of it. I'm no good with it.
As tremendous and brilliant as they are in whatever else they do, fashion, well, Shahrukh much better off than Kajol, let me tell you. Kajol is really not known to be the most fashionable person, and we tease her about that all the time. But the great part about her is that she really doesn't care.
Well, it depends on what your sense of fashion is, really, and as far as what you believe in fashion. If you believe fashion is a label, then yes, maybe.
So I do it because there are a lot of friends who make me feel okay about it and say, okay, do it. But I'm very excited. Vogue and Kajol and all the friends together.
I did actually. I had a great time doing it. I didn't expect to. I expected it to be a lot tougher than it actually was. But I have to say that everybody really rallied together and made us look fashionable. So we didn't have to try too hard.
I don't know anything about clothes. I mean, I design my clothes, white t-shirt and blue jeans. Anything beyond that is out of my scheme of things or my thought about fashion. I'm zilch when it comes to fashion. There was a time I was in LA, I was cold, so I started wearing a scarf around my neck. People say it's a fashion statement. It's not. It's just comfortable. I like it. When I'd hurt myself. So I'm not really fashion conscious. So my fashion starts and ends at Karan Johar. He tells me what to wear, and Anita has loved me since we worked in Dilwale together. So they're really sweet. And they both keep saying, you look nice, you're a clothes horse, you look good in this, you're looking really cool. So they keep, in Hindi it is called chane ke jhaad pe jhadate rehte. Or I'm like, okay, if it's looking okay for you, it's looking, oh no, you're looking very cool, you're looking very sexy, this is really good, Kajol, and both of us are like that. I think personally I'm not a very well-dressed person. I'm casual and okay. But when it comes to fashion shoots like this, then I think Karan and Anita would know more about how they designed me, but I do remember they have me with a shirt and a black jacket and And then one other thing which was also quite cool.
I think Anita did a superb job of putting it all together, and I think the clothes were fabulous, they were super fashionable, and I think you've not seen Shahrukh and Kajol look like this ever. They've always been your homegrown man and woman, very, very connected, very soulful, very traditionally bound, but I think this will definitely explore their fashion sensibilities, and I think that's quite exciting.
Now it's been 9 years since the two struck a pose together, and still they're able to change the rules of the game, as the king takes a leaf from his wife's book.
First time when Gauri shot, we don't allow shootings at home. I mean, not we. Gauri doesn't allow shootings at home. I would shoot everything at home. I don't have to leave. It's easier for me. I'll be there on time on sets for a change. But I think the first one when we shot, the place was under construction, so it looked nice. I think Gauri did some shots against some beams, and you know how creative things are. They're always against broken backgrounds and whatever. So they did that. And also Gauri is very shy. She doesn't like doing this stuff either. So she said, you know, I'll do it in the comfort of the house, and Anita and everyone worked it out. This time round, I have an empty room, which is the kids' room actually. It was meant to be a more mid-shotty. It's not like a wide. They wouldn't shoot with two actors and take the background. So it was easier, comfortable. Kajol is more comfortable there. I was absolutely comfortable in my house. And yeah, just the ease of it. It's not to shoot the house. There are no portions, I think, which will stand out as the portion of the house, because that I think Gauri doesn't like to do.
You know, I think we were just normal. We were just like laughing around and we were fooling around, etc. So I think for us it was very normal.
We are not the best people to be posing. We don't pout. We don't know how to smile. We don't know which side to look. But I guess that's what makes it raw and nice. That, you know, we're a little different, and we are not doing the right thing when it comes to a photograph. And I think they're very kind to us. So we do silly things, we laugh, we joke.
But yes, we did get one or two strange looks when we were cracking one of our jokes.
And we kept on looking in the wrong direction, and Atul said, very nice, this is looking good, continue doing this. So we just do it, and you know, at the end of it all, like they would say, okay, come and take a look at it. I can't see, the picture is too small. And Kajol cannot give a comment. She's like, it's okay. I say, yeah, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. So I guess it's a risk that Vogue has taken. But it will demented. It's very fast because both of us change very fast. We don't take time for you know, getting on to work. And but it was fun.
Yeah, but it was great fun. As I said before, I mean, I think the team really rallied around and you know, did their best to make us feel comfortable so that we could you know, put out our best or whatever. Vogue is a fashion magazine, so we're desperately trying to be fashionable, and I think we succeeded admirably. So,
while this issue celebrates the power of two, this spread actually also acquires the power of three. Yes, there's another party involved with this, and he's doing what he does best.
What I did for Vogue was the interviews. I interviewed both of them. And it was interesting to kind of be an interviewer all over again. So yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, he did some question answers about, we had this competition that Karan thinks I don't know fashion designer's name. So he asked me some questions, and I think I maxed it. Yeah, I think, or maybe I got 4 out of 5. Because I just knew 4 names and I said them and they happened to be the answer. It was like Slumdog Millionaire. And yeah, but he asked me, you know, Karan doing an interview is much better because he knows I know nothing about this.
At the end of the day, it's hard to figure out why exactly the Khan-Kajol chemistry is what it is. They say it's all down to friendship, fun, and not taking their films too seriously. Really?
Different names have been given to Kajol and me doing work together. Chemistry, friendship, the screen looks nice. After Dilwale, they look good in a love story. But I think the basic truth of the matter is that we are good friends, and we have a lot of regard for each other, our space, and we are very comfortable. We laugh.
I think the hype is great. I love the hype. But I think it's, you know, it's the fact that we've done so many films together that have done well, that happen to be love stories as well. And I really think it's great. What can I say?
It's like in this whole gamut of huge everybody knowing what to do, there are these two actors who've been working a long time together and separately and are very honest about their work, but are completely unconscious of the trappings and peripherals of stardom. And I think that simplicity makes us powerful.
After the break, as the 3Ks talk My Name is Khan, We're also looking back to some of their greatest hits. But before we go, here's something else to look forward to. If not on the show, then perhaps sometime soon.
Anita and Karan tell me I should do the next show without wearing anything. That's the one we're working towards.